Hello, my beautiful friends. How are you today? Today is going to be a different video. It will be a get ready with me. Yeah, I don't even know where to begin. When this goes out, it will be Monday, and it is over the weekend as I film this. I'm just going to start from the beginning of everything. The reason why I started my channel, there was always something in the back of my head that something was missing in my life, and it was totally fulfilled, which I couldn't understand. I had my husband that I've been married to for 30 years. I have a wonderful son who is everything that I could have ever dreamed of. There was something in myself that I knew that I wasn't doing, that I was missing from myself. I don't know how to make that make sense. I knew there was something more for me, and back when I was 30, I have Crohn's disease, so I had a surgery. And I was down for quite some time, maybe 4 months. And in that time, I just fell in love with cooking, which is not me today. I would be making these pretend channels in my head as I was cooking. My whole family knows it. They still make fun of me to this day about it. But that was always a part of me. Whenever I did something, I was acting out the process of talking, as I am to you right now, even putting on makeup later on. There was always a script, something I was saying to somebody. And at the time, it was just myself in my head. This is how long it took me to finally get the nerve to do this channel. And makeup has always been a passion ever since I was able to apply my first eyeshadow and lip gloss. I think I was allowed to start wearing makeup. It was older, like 14, 15. Things were different back then. And ever since then, I've just absolutely loved makeup. So after the cooking episode was over and I started gaining too much weight, and that was the end of that. But so makeup became my obsession. For the longest time, I didn't apply it correctly. So I got into watching so many YouTube videos, you guys. This went on for at least a decade. And honestly, the first person I ever subscribed to was Tati. And then out of nowhere, I was a suggested channel came Miss Glines, and what the suggested video was her husband applying his makeup, and that's how I found her channel. And when I clicked on her channel, I immediately fell in love with her, as I'm sure so many of you have as well. And she's just so easy to really get caught up into her voice, her honesty, her pureness. She's just that person. So I immediately went stalking her channel and probably seen every single video she's ever made. And the funny thing is, I had seen her before and did not know it. She had a channel with her sisters where they sang, and I had watched a lot of those videos at some point. They would come up. So when I saw her, I knew she looked familiar and I couldn't place it. And then in one of her videos, she explained, and I go, oh my gosh, that is her. I knew I'd seen her before. Miss Allie Glines has been a part of me watching YouTube for a very, very long time. And I truly believe in fate, you guys. I do. I think things happen for a reason. And the reason that I recognized her face and fell in love with her again. She was a suggestion on my page. Everything just kind of falls into place. I don't know how to explain it. It's a full circle. All right, you guys, I meant to come on here. I'm so sorry to kind of get off that subject, but I am here to apply makeup as well. And all the products today I'm going to be using are Miss Allie Glines, either something I've seen on her channel that she made me buy or one of her favorites. Okay, so back to everything happens for a reason, you guys. You have to believe that in your heart. It took me a long time to accept that. I would tune things out. I would ignore the signs that were just placed right in front of me. I like I said, for me to start a channel or something that I knew I was supposed to do, I ignored it for a long time out of fear. I let fear take over me. I let doubt take over me. And it's just not good. I could have been doing this in my 30s, which would have probably been better than starting off when I'm 50. So how this is all going to come into play, it will make sense at some point, you guys. So, so I started my channel in October, and honestly, for the amount of time that I've been doing this, I am doing, I think, pretty good. But yet I still was having doubts. That's just the person I am. I worry about everything. I analyze everything. That is not a good trait to have, and I'm aware of it. But I did. I was starting to have doubt. I would put up a video that wasn't getting views, so I doubted that video. That nobody likes me, or that look was horrible, or something. So you just start doubting yourself. I was just having a bad week, you guys. It just was one of those weeks. We have them. We all have them. Okay, I'm going to start. Sorry, you guys. Like I said, I'm going to be jumping back and forth. I'm going to start with my eyes. And it's the ColourPop That's Taupe. And this was actually one of Allie Glines. She got to do all her favorites collab with ColourPop. And this was her favorite palette from that. So that's what I'm using. Again, yeah, this is probably not a good idea to start with my eyes with where this is going. I had actually gotten my second vaccine on Thursday, so Friday I just wasn't feeling the best. It wasn't horrible, I will say. I actually had a harder time with the first vaccine than the second. And so just, just again, just not a great week. And so this was Thursday, I had the vaccine. Friday, I woke up, everything was, I told myself I'm just going to relax. I'm not going to do anything all day. I actually wanted to film, but I just couldn't get the energy to even get myself to do that. So I just, kind of laying around all day, just going through. I had posted a video, so I was just kind of looking, at all the analytics of that, and, just the same old me. And so now it's getting late at night, and about a week ago, I want to say, when all this bad week started happening, or my doubts of my channel, of myself, I watched a video of Allie. I watch every single video she puts up. I think I've missed maybe a handful of them. And I saw a video came up, and it was actually her 5 years of being on YouTube, you guys. And I don't comment a lot. I'm just one of those people. I don't know why. And I love people when they comment on me. I find like I never have the right words to say, or but I love reading all of her followers' comments, and I always like a video, and or something. I will do something, but I'm one of those silent watchers, Yeah, the video was her being on YouTube for 5 years, and she just was so grateful and thrilled for her subscribers, how far she's come. So grateful. And then all of a sudden she started talking, and it was like she was talking to me. Push through, it can be hard. And all the words that I needed, oh gosh, see, all the words I needed to hear, to keep me going. And yeah, okay. I just gotta I have to put on my makeup. So everything that she said was like almost like she was speaking to me, and I needed that so much. And see what I mean, how things happen. I found her channel. I was meant to follow her, and the time when I was starting to doubt myself and possibly give up, she uplifted me and told me what I needed to hear. And it totally changed everything that split second. And then she just went on to say that she wanted to do a giveaway for new influencers. And oh boy, this is the hardest thing, you guys. I do not cry easily in front of people at all. So this is, I don't even know how my it's not easy for me. So she said they were going to do a giveaway, and they wanted to give away to her to new influencers, or someone who was starting a channel, or and it was a choice of Sephora or Ulta, a gift card to help, buy products, because products are so expensive, you guys. And I'm sure we all buy makeup like crazy, But to do a channel, you get a lot of watches from a new product. And you would not believe how much makeup I have purchased and never used again because either it was not my shade or it just didn't work. And so it's just very expensive. And she knows this. And so she wanted to give back. And all you had to do, there was a form that you just had to fill out. And even then, I doubted myself. I'm like, you know how many people are going to get into this, do I really deserve this? There's just so many. Again, I did this to myself. And I went on and I debated over it. And I'm like, gosh, I'm 50 years old. She's, my channel, it just, so, again, my mind is not nice to me sometimes. And so finally I said, heck with it. I'm just going to do it. What is it? What am I going to lose? Just do it. And so I did. And I just kind of forgot about it, that I even did it. And because I was not expecting anything, you guys. So Friday night when I was not feeling my best, and it was probably around, I want to say it was later. I want to say maybe 10 o'clock in the evening. And I just happened to open up all my apps and I seen that I had an instant message on Instagram. So, I clicked on it to see. You get a lot of crazy stuff in those instant messages. So, I was like, oh boy. So I opened it up and I saw her picture and it immediately hit me what is going on. And I started to read and I was shaking, I was crying, I was screaming, and my mother was like, oh my gosh, because she lives with me. She's like, what's going on? And I couldn't even get the words out. And you guys, it's not the gift card, it's not that at all. That is a bonus. I don't know how many people filled out a form for this, you guys. I have no idea. From what I understand from her and her husband when they did an Instagram story, it sounded like quite a few, you guys. And for them to see my videos and believe in me, what meant so much more than any gift card could ever be. And that meant a lot to me. I just it just blew my mind. So I soaked it in. I made a few phone calls right away, and I just couldn't believe what had happened. And I don't think she realizes the impact that put on probably all five of us girls that did win this giveaway. I hope she realizes it was so much more than that, and it just bless her heart for believing in us and seeing something that we don't sometimes see in ourselves. And it means so much. And for her to be that generous is just shows her character, you guys. That's just the type of person she is. I knew it from the moment I saw her. Like I told you, I fell in love with her immediately. She's just that kind soul that it just shines right through. There's no faking it. There's no nothing. That's just how she is. Even when she reviews a product, I can always tell when she truly loves a product. Her whole face lights up. Her eyes get big. Um, and even when she does not like a product, she's never mean about it. It's always, you could just tell, she never ever, I don't think she has a mean bone in her body. And I truly believe that if I ever met her, or probably any of her family members could probably say the same thing. I would totally bet my bottom dollar on that one. She's just sweet and genuine and pure. I swear she's just an angel. And so yeah, I love that. And what really got me, it was, I think the moment I realized, I'm just trying, there's so many moments, but the one that sticks in my head is when she reviewed, you guys remember that Tati, it was oh, I forget what it was, but it was like some kind of applicator for, your products and stuff. And she was reviewing it. And her little giggle was so adorable of how excited she was over this Tati sponge. And yeah, it just yeah, those are the types of things that make you fall in love, you know. And again, you guys, for her to do this for me, or for all of us, the five girls that won this, is she doesn't even realize what she's done because as of so this was, like I said, about 11 o'clock at night. She put, this out on her Instagram. Well, that's when I saw it. I woke up and I had 50 new followers, and I know all of you are from her channel, and I welcome you and I thank you. And I know why you're here because, as I'm a subscriber. Her subscribers are loyal and they listen to what she says. And if she believes in something, we believe it because, again, I don't think she can lie. I don't think she can do any of these things. So I cannot honestly thank her enough. Thank you as new subscribers here enough for being here. It means everything. It just really truly does. And I think her doing this, like I said, I think when she went out to do this, I don't think she realized how much of an impact her opinion, her words mean to us subscribers that love and adore her. So that is what has happened in my life in the past couple weeks. And yeah, it's been a roller coaster ride, and I'm so excited for it to keep continuing. Hopefully it still will. Her and I were chatting on instant message last night a little bit, and again, I just seen her beautiful personality come through, only on a little bit more personal level, and she is truly, truly amazing. So yeah, I mean, my eye look is probably so I don't even know what's going on because yeah, I'm so overwhelmed, so excited, so honored, so blessed. There's so many things, and I should have wrote down everything that I wanted to cover because I knew this would happen. But yeah, it's just been the most remarkable gift I can ever have received, especially in a moment when I needed it the most. It was a moment where I really was feeling down, and you know, YouTube is a hard place. Or social media period is a hard place to be. It's not as easy as people can make it look. It's a lot of work, it's a lot of commitment. Um yeah, it's just different, but it's worth everything when you read a beautiful comment, or you have a video that does well, or and especially because it's something I know I'm supposed to be doing. It's something that I love, and it's in my soul to be doing something with teaching. And not that I am a makeup artist at all, but there's always somebody out there that doesn't really know what they're doing, or it's just there's always something, and I know this is what I'm supposed to be doing. And so I'm super excited. I'm going to go in with one of her favorites, her Dose of Colors, and for my foundation, and hopefully the shade is okay. It's been a little while since I've worn it, and I am going to spray my face with one of her other favorites, and this is the Pretty Fresh Color Pop. So yeah, this is just kind of a alley day. I still will watch her videos. I will make time. Sometimes it's not immediately, but I usually have a day that I can go and catch up on all my social media influencers and watch them, because we all get ideas from each other. I think there's always an inspiration, or you see something, you're like, oh my God, what a clever idea. I need to do this. Yeah, I just will be forever grateful to Allie, her husband, and to all of you new subscribers for believing in me, taking her opinion to heart. Is just everything. And I'm going to be completely honest here, you guys. One of the reasons when I started my channel, I always knew I was supposed to do this, like I said, but I didn't do this to come in and be as big as Allie, or and I don't expect that to this day. I came on in hopes for some PR, because makeup is so expensive. And yeah, so I was so excited, I'm like, as long as I can get a little bit of PR so I can continue to make videos, I would be happy as a clam. And so if I get to that point, in my mind, I have made it big. So I'm super excited. I hope one day that will happen, but this gift card will truly help for a while. I don't own a lot of high-end products because of the price. I'm not going to lie, I still have to work full time and do this. Yeah, that's just my goal, is to get some makeup to review at some point. So yes, that $500 is definitely going to come in handy. The gift card, hopefully I can buy a few high-end products. The few high-end that I own are good, but sometimes you can find just as good through drugstore. Allie, when I first started watching her, a lot of her stuff was drugstore as well. She's been fortunate where she can, use some high-end too. And like I said, a lot of it comes from PR. So, it just, for me, I have a hard time spending that kind of money right now, on high end, and for me, possibly not to like it, where I can justify buying something a little bit more affordable. And if I don't like it, it's not that tragic. So, yeah, I do have a few high end, and it's usually coming from my Boxy Charm. I put the Milani tint, and that's in peach. And I'm going to go in with, what do I have down here? Oh, Dose of Colors for my under eyes as well. And this might be too light. So, you guys, that is my story for this weekend. It was just, oh, such a high, and I'm still so excited to see. And I actually went and saw the other girls that also won the giveaway, and I went and checked out their channel, subscribed, and they're all beautiful. I love their content. So I'm getting a lot of inspiration and ideas from them, and so it's just so neat, how it all, like, again, it all came to a full circle. I got to find new pages that are out there, and that is the great thing about, like I said, it's a bigger thing that she's done than she realizes. We all got to, you guys found me, I found other channels, and it just kind of was a spiral of all the wonderful things that are happening. Okay, so I'm going in now with Becca. I know she loves Becca. I don't think I've ever seen her use this on her channel, but I'm just going to use, it's like a very finely milled powder that I do like to put under my eyes, only because I am mature. Less powder is better, and probably with Dose of Colors, I really don't need to do this, but it's just, I always feel like I do need to set my under eyes, even with little powder as possible. You know what it is? I don't like the tacky feeling. I think that's more so than anything. Then I always do like to spray my sponge with the setting spray and just go over lightly over the powder, just to set that down even more. So you guys, why did you fall in love with Miss Glines? And if you haven't watched her channel, you need to go and follow her immediately. You will fall in love, just as so many others have. And I will put the video of the contest and her channel in the description box below. Okay, so yes, that is my story. I only got half of my makeup on. It has already been a half hour. Oh boy. Oh, I just put on one of her favorites too. It's the Rimmel Stay Matte. And I just put that on my nose because the Dose of Colors, you really do not need to set down too much. But, I still do feel tackiness. So that's, I don't know. I hope this isn't expired. So I am going to just set around my face with the e.l.f. Halo Glow. I do like this powder just to set around the perimeter of my face. Just adds that little glow. Then I have a little bit of extra powder here. I do that because I wear glasses, and I'm going to use one of her other favorites, the MAC Fix Plus, and I'm just going to spray my sponge a little bit, push that in, and then I just go over that powder. And it just kind of melts it right into my skin. Now for bronzer, I'm going to use her other favorite, the Physician Formula. Oh, that smell. Smell of summer every time. So you guys, the moral of the story here is if you have some kind of passion, some kind of, something telling you you should be doing something different, or, something's pulling you in a direction, you need to follow that pull. Someone's speaking to you, somebody is telling you, yes, you're correct. You are supposed to be going in a direction that you are being pulled towards. So I'm going to be better with it myself. I like I said, I am one to talk myself out of so many things. Try it. You never know what's going to happen unless you try. And that's, my only advice. I can't give a lot, I just, but that's all I have, because I knew, like I said, something was out there that I was supposed to do. So I listened this time. I'm going to use one of her other favorites, a Milani Baked Blush. And I will put everything that I'm using, you guys, in the description box, as I always do, with clickable links to try to make it easier for you guys. So tell me a favorite video or favorite thing about Allie with you guys. I will say there's so many again, but the two that stick out is the Tati video. Her husband, put on makeup. I think her husband went out and bought makeup. Yeah, I'm just trying to remember. Those were so cute. And her wedding with that song, Fools Rush In. And I don't know if you guys ever seen that. If you do, you need to go see it. You will bawl your eyes out. I have been watching it a lot again lately. And this is before any of the contests, anything. See what I mean? Because my son is getting married, you guys, in August. You bet your bottom dollar I will be doing a vlog on that. There's going to be a lot of exciting things coming into my world in the next few months. I have a bridal shower this month. So, yeah, see, it's going to be. So, anyway, with that song, I happened to remember it, and I've been playing it, and I sent it to my future daughter-in-law, and I'm like, you have to watch this. It's just absolutely beautiful. And of course, we're both bawling. It's just such a beautiful video, you guys. And, just the type of couple they are. You can tell they truly adore each other. I'm going with Milani, another one of her favorite, a highlighter. And you can just totally tell that they're so in love. And it's just so refreshing to see that. And the way he lights up when he talks of her, there's a few videos on that. You could tell he is just head over heels over her, and likewise for her as well. Yeah, I think his job is to, editing and probably managing her whole channel. There's a lot behind the scenes, you guys, and he does that for her. I can't even tell you how many times I saw her use something and I had to run out and purchase it immediately. Now, let me tell you about her. She is absolutely stunning. I mean, that girl is gorgeous. Natural beauty. I mean, she does not need makeup at all, but when she does it well, and she looks gorgeous. Now, the thing is, like, I have learned what shades work on her that do not work on me, because I'd see something and I go, oh, I'm going to go buy that, and I buy it and I'm like, oh, it doesn't look as good on me. So I've gotten to know, really well, because that's how much I've watched her, and like what will work and what won't on me. And pinks tend to really be finicky with me. So, and she does use a lot of pink products. So the eyeshadows, yeah, I have a hard time, but like all of her complexion products, everything, whatever she's ever suggested has worked for me. And I have mature skin that is dry. It works. I don't know how. Now for my lips, I'm going to use one of her favorites as well. It's through NYX. It's a nude suede shoes. You know how many times she has used this lip liner on her channel. And again, this is another Allie made me buy it. For lipstick, I'm going to go in with L'Oreal, and this is Fairest Nude. Another one of her all-time favorites, and this is Milani in Champagne. Yeah, I think she has said that she forever has this in her purse, and I agree. It's always in mine as well. I probably have missed possibly half of the steps on my face. I don't know. It was a doozy there. It is very difficult to try to talk about something so meaningful for you, and try to put on your makeup. Now that's a little difficult. Now for mascara, I'm going in with the famous Thrive Cosmetics mascara that she loves, and I'm sure many of you have seen her on ads either on Instagram, Facebook, somewhere. Maybe that's the first time you saw her. And I will say I'm super happy I purchased this mascara. It's $24, and for a mascara, I just had a hard time spending $24 on a mascara, but I'm so glad I did because it is worth every penny. Okay, you guys, this is the final look using a lot of Allie's favorite products. I will say I'm super happy I brought this out and used it again. I forgot how much I really do enjoy it. Actually, a lot of these products, especially this blush, I haven't used this in a long time, and it is gorgeous. So, yes, you guys, thank you again so much. Thank you, Allie. I cannot be more grateful. I'm forever grateful to you for doing this for me. And again, to all the new subscribers, welcome. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for believing in me as much as Allie does. I could have not had a more better weekend considering the way the couple weeks had brought me up to that day. She had totally changed my world around. She made 5 girls so incredibly happy this weekend. I hope she realizes what a wonderful thing she has done. All right, you guys, I love you dearly. And until next time.